Now, New Jersey has joined the list of a lot of other states to decriminalize marijuana, essentially making marijuana identical to alcohol. You need to be 21 years and older to use it. Now, cannabis is also going to be heavily regulated like alcohol, and you're going to have what's known as the Cannabis Regulatory Commission. Now, for the privilege of being able to both consume and purchase cannabis in New Jersey, here's a tax structure that New Jersey has put forward so they can make their money off the sale of legal marijuana. New Jersey will get $10 per ounce if the average retail price of an ounce of marijuana was $350 or more. Now, that tax actually goes up when the price drops. So, for instance, if the price of an ounce of marijuana is less than $200, there is a $60 tax on those products. And along with state sales tax, localities can also charge a 2% sales tax on marijuana. Now, New Jersey has taxed the process from farm to consumer. So the person who's really going to be paying the bulk of the tax are the end user, the person who's actually buying and using the product. Because as you can see here, the farm is going to pass on their tax to the brewery going to pass on their tax to the distributor, from the distributor, they pass on their tax to the restaurant, and the restaurant passes on the consumer. That's the way it works. Now, the number of licenses for growers or cultivators will be set at 37 for 2 years, essentially making a monopoly over the market. Now, one of the more interesting parts is the law enforcement piece, because now towns will no longer have authority to enact their own little ordinances to make it illegal to use or sell marijuana. Now, the law allows you to actually possess up to 6 ounces of marijuana without any penalty. Democratic Governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, says, New Jersey's broken and indefensible marijuana laws are no more. I signed the historic legislation to legalize adult use cannabis, decriminalize marijuana possession in small amounts, limit the use of previous marijuana convictions, and they created a regulated marijuana marketplace. Let's not fool ourselves. This is not about criminal justice reform for people of color. This is about money. And the state has been losing a lot of money during the pandemic. Now, this legalization is likely to make the state, by all estimates, about $500 million in revenue. And if you add to the fact that the states of New York and Pennsylvania haven't legalized weed yet, that number is likely going to explode because New York City is one train stop away from New Jersey. Think about this. Colorado has a population of 5.8 million people, and their revenue from legalizing weed is 1.5 billion. Now, if you take the population of New Jersey, 8.9 million, and the population from New York City, which is, again, one train stop away, 8 million people, and the population of the city of Philadelphia, which, again, is one train stop away from New Jersey. New Jersey is looking to make some real serious money until both New York and Pennsylvania wake up and get into the legalized weed game. Because if you want to use this product legally, you go to New Jersey. So what do you think about the whole legalization? Are states like New Jersey legalizing weed because of social justice, because they care about people of color? Or is it more about money in the bank? The comment section is where it's at. My name is Nate, lawyer YouTuber. I'm out of here. Peace.